Yoga teaches us how to find a balance between effort and ease. I see many students and clients who are trying to improve their A1C and time in range. They're overperforming and just trying too hard in their type 1 diabetes management. And this may show up in aversions to certain foods or activities, or may show up in a type of hypervigilance or overreactiveness to their numbers. If you have type 1 diabetes like me, your numbers will fluctuate, even if you do everything right. It's hard because from the moment of diagnosis, we're given these labels of good and bad, right and wrong. And we receive projections from our doctors and from our family, and lastly, from ourselves. Blood glucose levels are not always reflective of the work that we're doing or the intent behind it. Now, I've had a doctor ask me, so what happened here 2 weeks ago at 8 p.m.? Why was your blood sugar high? And you roll your eyes. So much of diabetes management, the standard of care, is focusing on what's going wrong instead of celebrating what I actually did right to fix it. That's another thing many of us are not taught to do, not only with type 1 diabetes, but you can say in life in general. Instead of focusing on what we did wrong, we can celebrate what we're doing right. At the end of the day, if you care about your type 1 diabetes management and you do your best to resolve imbalances in your blood sugars, learn from your mistakes, and try to improve, then you're doing everything right. The myth is that somehow if we give it our all, that not only we're going to have an A1C under 7, but that we're going to have an A1C that's similar to a person who doesn't have diabetes. And in my opinion, that's just silly. So leave a comment. I want to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these mistakes in your type 1 diabetes care?